Good morning, friends. I'm back with another journal share. I decided to try my hand at another lap book, and I have so much fun with these. They take a long time to make, but I enjoy the process the whole way around. This one is made from two small books. They were both like 5 by 7, and I covered them with a pretty light brown viney kind of fabric. Has a 2-inch spine in the back. So we'll just get started. Okay, I used a lot of ideas from Nick the Booksmith. If you have a chance to check out her series, I think it's at least 10 parts, but it's very thorough and you learn so much. So I will try to remember to put the link to her video down below. So it has 4 different sections, as you can see. And each section has a little personality all of its own. So this first section is like a little file folder. There's a little envelope here. This was an old extra button envelope that you get with clothes. And so there's a little tuck spot here. And I've come across several little trinkets, I guess I could call them, from my mother-in-law. She was a collector a lot like me. So this was a fun little case full of little snaps and hooks and eyes and all kinds of fun things that I can just use in journals as I feel I need to. And so here's a little black snap that just went in. There was a little hole here already, so I just put a little black snap in here and just snapped it shut. And there'll be others in here that you can see that I used. And then there's a little tuck spot behind. Then here's a little tuck spot here. And I have some postage stamps. They're canceled postage stamps. And some of these little numbers here from a digital kit from Tracy Fox. She's got a nice assortment of things on her Etsy store. This is a little tag that you get with when you leave your car off. It identifies your car, so you put your key on there. Some more little journaling tags with a little pocket there. There's a pocket here that holds some journaling cards. This one is the back of a postcard from Germany in, let's see, I'm thinking that's probably 1898, September 20th, 1898, Frankfurt, Germany. So that'll be there. There's space to journal on the back. I've done a lot of sewing. This is something that's available on my Etsy store. There's several cards. They're botany cards. I did a lot of sewing on this particular part. Here's another journal, or it's a postcard, journal card. It tucks back behind there. And then this opens up. And here again, I use some of those little sewing, these are hooks and, well, from Hooks and Eyes. They're both hooks that I've sewn on and then wrapped a little baker's twine around it. And that's how this one opens. And so there's a journaling card that you can use, and then this can be used for a journaling card as well. And that just wraps around really nice. And then I just leave it dangling here with some little pearl beads. And then here's another little place to tuck things. And then back behind here, you can tuck some things too. My fingers don't want to work this morning for some reason. And then this closes back up. And then here's some more little pockets up here. These have a little gusset, and so they can accommodate quite a bit there. This is a journal card. This is in my shop. Stained glass windows. This is just some ephemera that I found along the way. And so they just tuck in here. Okay. And this little segment here opens and closes right here. This is my thank you card for the person who purchases this. Here's one of my handmade paper clips. Just make them out of a heavy craft wire, and you can make all kinds of sizes and shapes. So give it a try. It's the kind of craft wire you get for making wooden crafts that you want to hang on the wall or whatever. It's fairly easy to do, and you'll just be really happy with your results. Here's a little homemade envelope. Looks like a coin envelope that I just have fastened on here. Oh dear, I lost. There we go. Okay. And then this side's decorated with an old music page. And for extra journaling space, I put this length of tea-dyed paper. And then it's also a belly band or a tuck spot here too. So here's a little journal card with a cute little girl and her kitty cat. And here's another little tuck spot. This page is decorated with German to English dictionary page. And I made a little side tuck. Here's some fancy ladies and a tag to journal on. This little gal is my great aunt, and I came across her picture in a family album, and I thought she just looked like she needed to be cut out like the Tim Holtz people that like dolls that he cuts out and you buy at Walmart in these little packages. Here's a little calling card. I think that's from Tailor Made Journals. I made a little frame out of die cut and has a little, looks like a husband and wife picture there, and that's just a little top corner tuck. There's some library. I have these on my website or my Etsy too. It's library bits. Okay, and this is just a blank one, so I'm leaving that up to the new owner. She might want to use it as a frame for a photo. And here's a little tuck spot here with some journaling cards. Some more Tracy Fox numbers. This is from the date marks on some prescriptions, some vintage prescriptions that I have. I just like using dates and numbers and things in my collages. So let's see, we'll put this back up here and we will close the door here. Close this up. Those need to go back. Okay, on the third section, we have an old negative envelope that you get used to get in your pictures that you would have developed at the Five and Dime or the little store downtown. This has a big tab here, topped with some muslin, and a copy of an old check. Little collage work done here, some more of Tracy's numbers. And then this one opens up this way. There's a little bottom tuck here with just some extra journaling paper. This is from my Etsy store. I think it's Romances in the Air. There's several little, they're kind of tea card size journaling cards. This is a belly band. I think this was from Taylor Made Journals. Just made a little tag here. And this is another, she was a little girl in my the family album. I cut her out, Fussy cut her out too. This is high school seniors from the class of 1929 in the school that I went to school in. And this opens up again. Here's another blank spot. I mean, I decorated this page with old typewriter paper, typewriter class paper, and you can use it for what you want. Maybe you want to put a picture there. This is a little slot place. It has place for 3 tags for journaling on. Okay, and so this one opens up this way as well. And this little envelope with the window there has a tag that comes up. And when you put it down, you can see the real pretty little girl. This paper itself was from, it's the end pages of an old book. It's pretty hefty on its own. And so it holds up pretty well, but I went ahead and backed it with some coffee stained paper and put a tab here, a finger tab. Oh, this is another thing from that little sewing kit. It's, I don't know what, it must have been some kind of fastener, but it works pretty good here. And you can maybe put a little something there if you want, it'll hold. And then this is for journaling here and here. And then this is a little card. I didn't make it as long as the actual card is. And I have the glue about here and up the sides just to make it more sturdy. And here's another snap closure that I put on the little pull for decoration. And then here's another slot storage unit here, just loaded with a bunch of cards that you can use to journal on the backs of. So there's that, and I just think this is pretty. I didn't want to cover that completely up. It's just pretty, 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 pretty. Made my own little label. I think Eva at Bohemian Crafting gave a little tutorial on how to make your own little shipping tags, kind of things like that. So that was kind of fun. And then the last segment is a portfolio, I think is what it's called. Oh no, an attaché. So you open that up and there's places in here for more storage. I've got several little journaling cards. There's another one of my great aunt and her husband. Little some birds. And some more birds and another the back of a postcard. And what's in this last one? Oh, some girls. There we go. So that is it. I'll be putting it on my Etsy store soon. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a super day. Stay well, folks. See you next time. Bye.